Hi there, I'm Kelli Fox with your weekly horoscope for May 2nd through May 8th. And this is an overview, but to get more detail about what's in store for your zodiac sign this week, be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/weekly. So the astro headline of this week is Love Planet Venus moving into Aries. And then it will be there for most of May, and then at the end of May, it moves into Taurus. So this isn't an energy that we can sort of review by itself for just this week. There's a lot tied into Venus in Aries. And there's a lot tied into May in general without just focusing on this one week. So what I'm going to do is just talk about what's happening this week, what's happening this month, and then how each of the zodiac signs can make the most of this Venus in Aries energy and make the most of this week's energies. And I'm looking down because I'm looking at my calendar and my ephemeris here. So Venus in Aries. This is really bold energy when it comes to love and money. This is an energy where it's like we just dive straight in and get stuff done, regardless if what our relationship status is, if we're single, coupled, or it's complicated. If you're single and looking, regardless of what zodiac sign you are, this is really great energy. You know, we're wearing our heart on our sleeve. We're just going for it. There's no holding us back with this Venus in Aries energy. It's like we're bold, courageous, fearless, and we're just going to go after what we want. And also when making financial decisions, but be very careful if you are doing that, because Venus doesn't really like being in Aries, so there's a little bit of a disconnect with this energy. Now, as I said, May is a huge turning point. We're getting ready for the Mercury retrograde next week. We also have Jupiter, planet of luck and good fortune, moving into Aries. So Venus in Aries and Jupiter in Aries, like we're feeling really expansive, especially if you are a fire sign or have any planets in the fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is wonderful energy. And if you're single and looking, incredible, incredible energy. A little bit more challenging if you're a cardinal sign, and that's Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. You might want to go down new paths or start new things, but it might be a little bit more challenging, especially around love and money. Looking to see the aspects on Tuesday of this week, we've got an amazing energy, and that is Jupiter sextile Pluto. This is about big money. This is about big change, big money, big opportunities come from, dealing with corporations or any sort of government institution. There's some hope, because you know how frustrating red tape and bureaucracy can be. This is when the energy flows this week. So if there's any sort of dealings that you need to be involved with really large institutions or organizations, this is most definitely the week of the month to do that. And then on Wednesday, I'm looking at Mars sextiling Uranus. Anything goes. We've got a lot of built up physical energy. It's wonderful to get stuff done. And then next up, we've also got the Sun on Thursday, the Sun conjunct Uranus. Anything goes, expect the unexpected. And then Friday, we've got Mercury sextile Venus, which is beautiful for relationships and talking about how we really feel, like talk through our feelings. And then on the weekend, we can get stuff done again. So it looks like it's a pretty action-packed week for getting stuff done, regardless of what sign you are. Now, if you're in Aries, there's everything to love about this week's energy and next week's. So what it means is, and if you're in Aries and single and looking, yay for you. It's amazing energy where you are attracting so many suitors and admirers. Make the most of this magical energy, Aries. It really is incredible. If you're a Taurus, heightened psychic ability, where if you are dealing with those larger institutions or government organizations, this is most definitely the week to do that. And pay attention to your dreams and signs and symbols. because they might be telling you something really important. Gemini, for you, manifestation. If you're single and looking, this is an amazing time to manifest a partner, the partner who you want, possibly for the long term. Amazing, amazing energy, Gemini, when it comes to not just relationships, but dealing with others. You know, if you're part of a group, online, offline, this is really, really great energy. Cancer, the crab, your focus might be on career in your professional life. There might be a lot of opportunities coming your way. Many of you might get a pay raise. If you are asking for more money, this is the week to do it. This week, next week, this month is a great time to do it. Expand your horizons, Cancer, when it comes to your career. Leo, for you, broaden your horizons. If it's travel, if it's increasing your skill set, if it's, just making the most of stepping it up in some ways. There might be a situation that's been going on in your life where you're able to see a whole different perspective. But dealing with foreign people, foreign cultures, that's on the cards, not just for this week and next, but really for the rest of the year and the first few months of 2023. Virgo, for you, you're getting ready for your ruling planet, Mercury, to turn retrograde next week. So there could be some snafus going on, miscommunications, misunderstandings. We are in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde after all. So it's important that you do what you do best, and that's pay attention to the details. Next up is Libra. Wow. Libra, if you're single and looking, how fortuitous is this energy for you? Venus, planet of love and money, is your ruling planet in your opposite sign. It's all about other people projecting back to you. So if you are single, put yourself out there as much as you can. And if you're in a relationship, this really takes your relationship up a notch in a really beautiful, meaningful way. Scorpio, for you, get organized. Get organized. Pay attention to the details. Sweat the small stuff. I know it's going to be challenging in some ways because you just want to get on with it. Nobody really wants to be held back and sort of pay attention to the detail or redo something, but Mercury retrograde might bite you in the butt if you don't. So we are in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, Scorpio. It's going to be important to pay attention to the detail, do the mundane, focus on also your well-being, and if there's any sort of niggling issues, get them sorted out. Sagittarius, fabulous energy this week for you. If you're single and looking, amazing. Put yourself out there. It's beautiful energy this week for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to romance and courtship and having a good time, pleasure activities, doing things that you enjoy, bringing out your inner child, or if you're fortunate enough to have children in your life. It really is a beautiful, sweet energy this week, next week with Jupiter in Aries. It's amazing energy for you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, for you, this is about focusing on home and family. Family dynamics really improve. Things get much better for you, Capricorn, with Venus in Aries. And then, of course, we've also got Mars will be moving into Aries at the end of this month. And, of course, Jupiter in Aries. There's a lot of new beginnings and new starts around where you live. You might be thinking about a remodel or redecoration of the home in some ways. Whatever it is, this is really sweet energy for home and family. Aquarius, for you, it's all about communication. Squeeze in as much as you can around presentations, communication, speaking up before Mercury turns retrograde next week. You also might find interactions with siblings, neighbors, cousins will be really important and the focus this week and this month for you. And finally, Pisces. So for you, Pisces, the focus here is on money and possessions. New beginnings for many of you when it comes to finances and the bottom line. So it's important, though, Pisces, that you just don't take something at face value when it comes to love and money, that you really going deeper and researching a bit more. Many of you might also be dealing with investment opportunities from foreign countries or overseas places. That's it from me. I'm Kelli Fox from astrology.tv. For more detail about what's in store for your zodiac sign this week, be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/weekly.